hopefully this time it'll work. I don't know why it's not working. I probably have to go look at some settings, but I'm hoping this time it's working. All right, let me go look at something. Hi again, guys. I'm going to delete the other video, so this is probably going to be the only one that you see. And if anyone's here, say hello when you get here. I don't know why the live is not working. Delete. Edit. All right, so we want to delete the other one. I wonder why. Hey, finally. Oh, it worked. I'm so glad to see people here. All right, good. This is my third attempt. It wasn't working before. So did y'all get a notification that told y'all I was live? Hey, Jennifer, and hey, Kat. Yeah, let me know if you got a notification, because that's what I was trying to see. Cutting out, fussy cutting little things out of fabric. Isn't this fun and exciting? Hold on. Hey, finally, right? It wasn't working. This is my third time trying to make it work. Hey. Oh, good. Perfect, because I didn't know. I was like trying to figure out what was going on. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. So, I have a little bit of things. Hey, Mary. Was waiting for Kitty. So, okay. I am going to, I did share today the video of, hold on a second, guys. I won't let you, it's working out. Oh, cool. Will it let you, oh, sorry. I think I need to go delete the other video, because that could be like confusing for people, right? YouTube is such a trip. It works when it wants. Hey, everyone. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Is this one? I don't know. It's like, come on, Jan. Get it together. All right. Let me see if I can delete this one. That way people don't get confused. I'm trying to delete the other video. All right. Hopefully, let me go to playlists, because sometimes it didn't get added to playlist. Okay, perfect. I deleted the other one so people don't get confused. Hey, Carrie, yay, it's working. So basically what I'm going to do is, let me finish cutting out this. I'm going to make some, I posted my 20 card gig today, right? My 20th project. So my husband thinks that I cheated. He doesn't think that I should get credit for the 11 Project Life cards that I made. He said that they should all count as one project, since I used the same stuff and basically made the same thing. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Do y'all think he's wrong, or do you think he's right? And y'all can hear me okay, right? I know, right? He said, no, it didn't, that I cheated. That's what he said. And I'm like, but they were all different. They weren't exactly the same. And even if they were, they're all different projects that go to different people. Yeah, he said I cheated. Anyway, okay, so what I'm going to do right now is what I'm working on. Is I cut out all these little dogs from that fabric that I bought at Joann's. I think you're right, right? Anyway, so look, I was just fussy cutting. Fussy cutting, I've realized, is my niche, right? So I cut out a bunch of little things. Well, what I'm going to do is I cut 10 ACT cards. So ACT cards are different than journaling cards, because journaling cards is 3x4, where ATCs are 2.5x3. So here, I just wanted to show y'all how I got 10 cards out of one. And I did this. I was like, well, it'd be helpful. How I got 10 cards out of one 8x11. So basically what I did was you cut 2.5, 2.5, then over, so that leaves, okay, so let me write this down. This space between here, can y'all see this, is 2.5. So 2.5, and then you cut 2.5. All right, that leaves 3.5 here. Okay, so this leaves 3.5. So after you cut it, then you're going to cut this way 3.5. So that leaves 3.5 this way, and then you cut again right here, this line, 3.5. And then over here, you'll have that 3.5 left. You'll cut 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, if that makes sense. So that gives you 10 ATC, which is, these are the same, ATC are the same size as a pocket letter. So say for instance, you're trying to make pocket letter cards like this to make a pocket letter, you can get 10 ATC cards out of one piece of paper if you cut it this way. You need a mic. Oh, is it horrible? Can you guys not hear me? I can turn it up. Hold on. Can y'all not hear me? Hold on. I think we have it capped out. So tell me if you can hear me. You need a mic. Oh, okay. My bad. Okay, I was like, what? Hold on. Then y'all, I'm gonna start screaming at y'all. Anyway, so I don't know if any of y'all know this, but I wanted to show y'all this. So if you were making pocket letters or whatever you're gonna do, but I'm not gonna make pocket letter cards. I'm gonna send out those cards that I made, and I wanted to kind of, so my two projects that I made in my videos were, hold on, so me, Mary Beth, and Carrie are doing Think Outside of the Box challenge. So we had Valentine's, doily, handmade embellishment, and then medium. So you had to use some kind of medium, whether it was gesso, actual medium, paint, whatever. So these are the ones that I made, and I wanted to make some miniature ones out of these little bitty cards. Hey, Pam, if that makes sense. So I was thinking that I would cut, and I'm probably going to cut out a little bit of these and do something with them. And then I have all kinds of stuff. Like I have these little bitty stickers that I got from someone on Etsy, and they have all kinds of cutesy stuff in them. And I thought we could use a little bit of those. And then I have all kinds of paper and lace and paper, and different color doilies. And if you ask me where I got this, I think I got this at, like, these are actual like doilies for drinks. So I think I might have got this at Party City or something. I don't know. I've had it for a while. You should join the, I know, right? Girl, you can't talk her into doing nothing. Nothing. All right, so that's my plan. But this is going to be a little different because it's on white. But I think let's start with using some of this paper. I like to use book pages, and this is like the all best. This is... the only thing is, like, that other paper I was using was really thick, so I might have an issue with this paper not working as well. All right, and it doesn't have to be all the way over it. One of them, I think, let's work on two. One of them can kind of have, like, pieces of paper, right? And this one, because we'll cut it all up and line it all up. So first and foremost, I'm going to do a medium to get it to stick. You know what's funny is I washed my paintbrushes, right? And then I went to go look for them. Y'all probably gonna hear a crash. Hold on, my paintbrushes are falling. 1 second. Having kids is fun. Sorry if I'm all on the camera. Sorry. Okay, look at this. So anyways, let's start. I have 2 different paintbrushes. I got a paper plate because when I get tired of it, I can just throw it away. So we'll use this one for medium. Hey, that's nice. Yeah, hey, bud. I know, right? I will. I'll do some cats for you. For you. I don't have any cat Valentine's fabric. I have, oh, you know what though? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh, look. So I bought this fabric, but I didn't want to cut it up because I was going to make something special for my sister. Look how cute this is, though. Do you see this? How adorable is this fabric? Right? So anyways, I didn't want to cut it up because I'm going to do something special with it. All right, so let me go and put some, well, hold on, let me think this through. So I know it's like, it doesn't have to be Valentine's on these. And the reason why is the other ones it was required, but I think we're going to mix it up. I'm trying to see if there's more than one because it feels like there's more than one. Let me see. Yeah, there's more than one. Those things stick together like crazy town. All right, so on these ones, and let me see if I wanted to add, because you kind of need to know what you're going to add with your medium. Well, you don't necessarily. I had some other stuff too, but all right, here we go. I like this green kind of blue. Hey, Corinne. Hey, Corinne. All right, so let me go ahead and get it done. Otherwise, it's not going to get done. And so when y'all would see the editing on the video, that was because I was pretty much waiting for it to dry. So yeah, that's going to be fun. All right, so let's do a little bit down here, and then we'll do this piece over here. Late night with Jan, Saturday night. This is Saturday Night Live, guys, for real. Jenny, this is not the therapy session. Okay, so I am going to put that part there. All right, so what I'm going to do is let me cut off my excess. And I had my scissors somewhere. Here they go. Maybe not. Hold on, I had everything kind of, oh, here they go. Set up a little bit. So when I was showing, and I'll show y'all this because I'm going to add it with gesso. I'll show y'all the glimmer pearl stuff too. Hey, Crystal. Happy Saturday. It's like, welcome to Saturday Night Live. All right, I think we got, the good thing about the mediums is they dry pretty quick, right? So that's the good thing. Gesso dries really quick. And the medium, as long as you don't like try to, they dry fairly quickly. Anyway, let me push this back. All right, so now I want to add on, and I think that we're gonna put this one up here. So I'm just, and I'm doing like a really thin layer, not like trying to, and then I'm doing a layer on top too. And then if you see, like, see how this part's kind of lifting? Because maybe I didn't go that far over. Like, just slap some underneath it. And then back here, I always make sure to put some underneath a little bit more. And then I'm just going to cut off the excess and stick some on the other one. Elijah's little hand will come in. I know, right? The luxuries of the world. No, I like bribed some people, and he's tired, so he might be asleep by now. Who knows? All right, on this one, we're gonna do luxuries of the world on the outside, kind of. Yes, she's my sister. She lives in Virginia. So we spend a lot of time FaceTiming and talking. But we talk a couple times a day. We're really close. All right. So now I'm just cutting off the excess. And then I want to stick this on one more part. Let me see. I don't want to put it there because I'm going to put something else. So like that. Oh, I got quite a bit on that pull. All right. All right. So this is just kind of, the funny thing is, like, I've wanted to do mixed media for a while, but I wanted, so I love that Carrie gave me the challenge she did, because it taught me that I can do mixed media my way, which is cutesy and girly. So that's what I'm doing. All right, so next is going to be, let me see. Okay, so I have all these little cutouts, right? So this heart is going up there, and I think that this one should be there. Now up here, I think we're gonna just do that. So let me do the back real quick, and then pretty much, like, I think kind of I showed it in my other one, in the video that I showed, where it doesn't have to be like stamps. It could be anything you want it to be. And in a minute, I'm going to do something a little different with the other ones. Probably. Maybe. Yes. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So see how they look like they don't it kind of looks like it's everywhere. That's where, for me, the gesso works really well, because the gesso kind of goes over it, and it kind of makes everything kind of muted into like the white. So it all like goes together really well. The only thing I say is, whenever you're putting this stuff down with this medium, make sure you have a thin coat at the bottom. Only a thin coat, because if the coat is too thick, it will cause bubbling, or like for the stuff not to lay flat when it dries. And hold on. Isn't the point of crafting your vision? Yeah, yeah, you're right, it is. I love gesso. Yeah, I'm not a really fan of I don't like the texture of gesso, but I think that when you're doing a project where you're using multiple colors and you want to like fade it out, Yeah, it does a good job. All right, so let me just make sure that's everything I want to add on before I do my gessoing. I thought about adding a little bit of lace, and I have some pink here and some red, but I think on this one doing a little red might be cute. But you know what, I'm not going to add that yet because I have a plan. So let me get the gesso and let me kind of, yeah, we're good, we're pretty much dry on this. Smudge some distress crayon. Yeah, you could. I thought about that. I have so many for fussy. Oh, I love fussy cutting. It's kind of a weird talent that I have, I've realized. Huh? No, I'm not done, baby. No, I'm not. I need to put, see these cheap pencil things I got? It's like spinning. Hold on, let me put some tape on it real quick. Otherwise, it'll drive me crazy. No, 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 no. Go and play in the kids' room. Go play with the kids. Go in Nertney and Zoe's room.
Why do you give them?
Go, okay. Go. Go play.
All right, so I am going to just, and then the crazy thing is you can still see it. I probably should have got some water, but I think we'll be fine. You can still see it through the gesso, but it's all muted out. Hold on. If that makes sense. And then it gives it like a kind of texture, which it's fun at times, but not. Sometimes I'm like, it's the scratchy texture it leaves. All right, so do you see the difference between them? I need to pull some up from that. Do you see how it kind of blended it out? It's okay.
Go in there and lay down now.
All right, I'm just taking the excess off and then moving it over here. Yeah, I need to finish these projects so I can get some different paintbrushes. These are ridiculous. All right, so let me grab a little bit more and blend and rub it throughout the project. All right. That's kind of like makes it look all like it's supposed to be there and it's one piece versus like multiple pieces to me anyway. All right, so I'm going to take my paintbrushes. Gesso reminds me. Yes, it does. That's why I said it's not fussy cutting is almost. It is Mary fussy cutting is like therapy. So I'm going to take my paintbrushes and I'm going to wrap them in a baby wipe to keep them from the stuff drying out too much while I'm not using them. So if I want to use them again or before I wash them. It's a little trick I've learned. But I did realize, so I am also going to take and just rub some of that gesso off right here where it's too thick. All right. And there is, so what I've learned is, see how this is kind of lifting up right here? Like I just kind of go back and I'll use like the back of my tweezers work best and just kind of, hold on. But the crazy thing is, let me show y'all a trick. Hold on, let me glue this paper down because that's going to drive me crazy. All right. Another trick that I learned is with the gesso, say for instance, we wanted his face to just show. You can take something sharp and just mark off the part that you want to show. Does that make sense? Also, is a block. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, Carmen. So, say you just wanted his little face to poke out. Oh, cool. What are you working on, Melanie? All right. So, I'm going to leave it like that. That's another thing I learned, too. All right. So it's just, I gotta kind of wait for this to dry, but while we're waiting on that to dry, why don't we mess with some oxide? Let's do a little bit of broken china, maybe. Or actually, let's do candy apple and pickled raspberry. I also have maybe possibly worn lipstick, maybe. Hold on. I'm trying to see. All right. You're too, but I'm a pro at watching others. That's funny. I've learned from a lot of people, and I think that's why the crafting community is really great, because I think we all learn from each other. You pick up a little bit here and there, and then you might be able to teach other people new stuff. And hey, Liz. Liz, I just wanted you to know I'm praying for you. I know you've been going through a lot. All right, so that has like black from my hands. Hold on. I gotta wipe my hands off. Because I touched the back of that oxide and I'm not calling you. I'm not calling you. All right. So I'm gonna do some So let me do worn lipstick. I wonder why that doesn't have. Come on, guys. I gotta get. Shh, Elijah. Quiet. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm just getting a pointing tool. For my other one. I had my son he got into some embossing powder and like threw it everywhere, so I'm still dealing with that. Ridiculous. All right, so they look a lot similar, and I hope the camera picks up how they're different though. One is like a pinky like pink, and the other one's more like a hot, or kind of like, one of them's like rose kind of pink where the other one's not. Let me just make sure to blend it out really well. All right, can y'all see where it's like different colors? They look different. All right, let me zoom in a little bit. All right, cool. So on this one, I'm gonna kind of do striping, and this is that lighter pink, and then I'm gonna do, I'm just trying to get a line kind of down the middle, kind of, and then I'm gonna do, take this one off, put it back, and then do the red. And then I'm going to blend out this red into the pink. Now let me take this bracelet off so you don't have to hear that the whole time. All right, it is about as good as it's gonna get, but I'm gonna cover most of it, so it doesn't have to be perfect. All right, Am I putting that on the right side? Okay, yeah. Sorry, guys. All right, so let's do... Can we use some more of that paper I've been using? Y'all know I'm about using up what you have. I also have... Hold on. I think I will use... I cut 2 sheets of something else. Hold on 1 second. I know that I put them in a specific space so I can find it. Don't y'all love when y'all put stuff up specifically so you could find it? And then you're like, where is it? And then later when I go back, after I've given up looking for it, guess what? It's right where I thought it was. I'm like, but what happened to it? I know I put it over here. Apparently not. Maybe I just set it on my desk. I don't know. All right, so let's do this piece of paper. And then where is another one? Maybe these flowers. All right. So, and I'm gonna blend. So I want it to kind of look. All right, hold on. So I'm ripping this up where you can see the white, if that makes sense, because I want to be able to distress that. All right. All right, perfect. And then I think we're going to take the lighter of the pink. Maybe. Of Jan's stuff, but finally have some. She does the paper plate. That's funny. That's funny. The funny thing is this week has been a lot. I don't know. It's been good for me. I think it's been really good for me. And I think that whenever you can learn from yourself, that's a good day. Sometimes it's bad lessons, right? But if you're learning from yourself, you're doing good. All right. So on this one, I'm kind of wanting to make the book pages be the... Hold on, let's go with this paper. I'm gonna ink up as well. And then let's glue this down. So this I'm not gonna use. Well, why am I not? I know, right? I have the rulers right beside me, I promise you. I have them. But I think that they're such little pieces of paper that it's just more effective to do it this way. And then so there's a difference between ripping down where you have the not the white showing, and I wanted specifically the white to show on this. So I'm just gluing this piece down. And I don't want it to be centered. I was thinking about that and I'm like, I don't want it centered. And then I think on this one, I'm going to off-center this as well. I wonder what I did with my black, but I think we can use blue, maybe. All right, and then so I'm gonna just glue this little part that's lifting, because lifting is my pet peeve. I don't like when things start lifting. All right, so that one is not done, but it's kind of, remember we were waiting on these to dry, so we're gonna add more, but that's kind of like where we're at for now. All right, so on this one, I think we could do just, well, I think it's so simple, so I don't want to. I think we need to add this one. So I'm doing kind of the same technique, but not really. So I'm going to take different pieces of this and kind of, we're going to put this down. So hold on. But I want to change this to the dark red, because I want the dark red is what we edge it up with this time. And I want to make that kind of dark. I'm looking to see if I should do, but I'm going to get this side really well. Did I miss anything? Yeah, I love the paper plate. I know, right? I'm going to put y'all to sleep. I'm going to start talking real low. And then y'all are going to start falling asleep. And then my 2-year-old's going to come in here yelling in there and be like, what happened? What happened? What's happening? You're going to have flashbacks for y'all. For those of you that your kids are grown, you're going to be like, what's going on? Hey, Mary. Oh, hey, Barnyard Chicken. How is Houston? My mother-in-law. I'm from Houston, but I've been in Dallas 2 years. She said it got cold, cold, cold. She said it's so weird. Like every other day, it's super cold, and that's how it's been in Dallas. Like we'll literally be like 64 during the day and like 19 at night. It's ridiculous. All right, let me wipe my hands off. What's up?
I'm gonna close my door because my friend got on it.
Okay. Let me wipe my hands off for a minute. All right, so let me kind of map out. I want the page to kind of resemble like literally like ripping. So, all right, so let's do this one here. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You're in Houston, right? Because that's what I was talking about. So that won't wake me up, Micah. So I know you're used to it. You're like, what are they doing now? That's when you act like you're asleep when your kids get loud when they're our age. You're like, if I act like I'm asleep, they'll go away. They'll lay back, or like my little one. If I act like I'm asleep, he'll go back to sleep too. All right. And then we're gonna do this one down here. All right. And I want it to kind of hang off just a little bit. And then I'm going to put this one over here. All right, so now that it's glued to my stack, I'm gonna just clean it up on the edges. And then the ripping is good. All right, so these, like, it doesn't look like much now, but it's gonna be amazing. All right, is that my phone? No. All right, so next I want to take that same page and we're gonna rip, here, let me do it here. I'm gonna kind of rip the same Oh, well, that'll work. All right, that we were doing with this, right? And let me see how I want it to go. Do we want it to go inside of the things, or do we want it to go, I don't want it to go opposite. So, hey Dana, hey Dana. If you pretend to be asleep, Sawyer gets louder and louder and louder. For real. Oh yeah, not. Mine will look to see if I'm waking up, and then if I'm not, then he'll go back to sleep. But if he even thinks you're up, then it's, hey, what do you, I'm hungry. He needs something. I'm like, pretend like you're asleep. He seed you. Oh, never mind. All right, so let's glue down. Actually, I think I'm going to, well, no, I don't want to. I'm not going to Mod. You know what I want to do first? I want to spray this. Let's spray it. And make the oxide change. Right? So now my paper's all wet. This is that old-fashioned drying technique. Hold on. Let me get this is a dry baby wipe. This is for time's sake, educational purposes. So this is going to have to dry. And then I'm going to spray this one too. All right. And then it's pretty if you just let it dry. It gives it a whole different technique. But like, yeah, we don't have all night. And I have a dryer, but girls, I would have to like mute the whole mic and everything. But do you see how it's different now? Where it's not just, it blends itself out, if that makes sense. What a shame, and so sorry you were, oh. Oh. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's crazy. My in-laws just got to where they're doing good and just rebuilt from the ground up. Like they did it themselves with my husband. All right. So I wanted to add this paper because I think that this is what's going to tie them all together anyway. All right, so let's glue down. And I think it's still wet, but I think with this art glitter glue, it's not going to even matter. All right. Perfect. And then so this is a great way for ladies that do pocket letters to make their own little pocket letter things. Just, I don't know, to not have to, you know, just make your own little things and stick them in your pocket letters. All right, so so I need to do at least 5 cards, right? So that, we're not done though. We're just kind of gonna let these chill for a minute before we come in. Because if you notice this one, doesn't it kind of look, I don't know, I think this one got a cool kind of technique. And then, yes, they are. You know, it took literally like 3 months to get them. No joke. That's what we're gonna use. We're gonna use these with some words. All right, so I have 10 of these cards, but I think on camera, for the sake of you ladies getting sleep tonight, let me get another piece of paper because this one's kind of wet and gessoed. And all right, let me do this one. I think we're going to, let me find my thing. I think this one, we're going to completely get this paper on there, right? And then we will do some magical things. Magical things. All right. I want to line this up a little bit. Is that his friend calling him? You're supposed to, but flare-ups. This is quite at night for me. Oh, sorry to hear that. They're coming out great. All right, so let me cut out this one. And like, here's my thing, guys. Like, if I was doing this for a so-called pocket letter, personally, like they could all be different like this, but what I would do is like, see how the paper kind of ties them together, or you could have picked like the same background paper like this all throughout and kind of tied them together and made that magical time. All right, so do you hear? Can y'all hear him? Can y'all hear that? Hold on. Just missed 70%. I know. And didn't check my app. Well, I guess I saved a few bucks. Yeah, Dana, I'm going to pray for you. I am on a no spend, so I didn't make it. But girl, you know what's going to happen, right? Within like a day or two, Michael's is going to come out with them hot buys saying they're $5. You know how they always do. Just when you think it's like the biggest sale ever, the next day it's even cheaper. All right, so I'm going to put some gesso over the top with my paper. So let me see. I want to find my Stampin' Map. Where's my little... Okay, check this out. So what I'm going to do is I want to tone this down. So that's where the gesso is going to come in. But I'm going to punch out some circles. Let me cut this where I can see the writing. I'm going to punch out these little bitty circles with this paper. And then that's what I'm going to use. Hold on, this thing. I'm telling you, I love this thing because it's so small, but you have to like, you can't keep more than one in there because then it starts bending. And this top part, girl, it's like, get it together. All right, hold on. Did it work? All right. I think we're getting it, girls. Playing with matches. You got 6 paper pad? Oh, yeah, I couldn't. This, I have 20 done, so after tonight I'll be done. So, if I need some more, I'll get some more. But let me gesso this first to tone down the pink a little bit. I'm just putting a super light layer. I don't want anything too crazed, because I'm also going to use some gesso on that other one too. And I guess you could do this with like white paint. You could probably do it with anything, but gesso kind of is good to work on. It gives a good surface. Like if you're going to stamp on it afterwards, it gives a good surface for stamping, and it just kind of gives like a sandpaper kind of texture. But you know, it is what it is. Let me do that other one. All right, so this is the other one that I wanted to gesso to not make it so, kind of mute it down a little bit. For some reason, the gesso is all at the top of my paintbrush. I'm gonna have to go wash these in a very quick minute. All right. So then, we'll do a little bit of gessoing on this. All right, not a lot because I want the thing to come through. So just a little bit. All right, so now comes, put this back and get out my mixed, my medium to put these little things on there. Let me read. It says, I saw a couple people hauled one called, looks amazing, Michael's is 2 hours from me. Oh, that's not good that it's 2 hours, but maybe it is good. So I talked myself into going to Michael's yesterday since it wasn't really my money. Hey, Mary. Hey, I'm sorry I didn't text you. I completely was watching Kennedy's live and lost track. All right. So I'm putting these little things on because my whole thing with all of these that ties it all together is the book page, which is kind of my niche. I love books. So just kind of sticking these on in random places. All right, put the medium down first. All right. So I just kind of made my own little polka dotted paper out of, and you could really have used any paper, anything, any kind of little cutouts. You could have done stars, you could have pretty much done whatever. And the funny thing about mixed media is, like, I don't think you can recreate the same thing twice. Like, I think that's what makes mixed media so cool is, you know, it's kind of a one and done. And then if you try to recreate it, it's never going to be the same, which is kind of cool. All right, so I'm going to have to punch out a little bit more because I want some to hang off. All right, hold on. Let me punch out some more. Let me cut this piece off. And this is all, like, I did that other one, the tag that I showed. I did that tag, and then, so it's all using the same. I got some vintage, encyclopedias. Got three iPads, 6 recollections, cardstock pack, $1.40. My best friend was the Happy Planner and wanted that and sold out before Grace Upon Grace bundle on one. Oh, wow. Wow, that's cool. All right. All right, so let me dump these out. All right, so I am just putting this over here and then media over it. And I just want them to kind of go off the page, if that makes sense. All right. So happy do it. All right. Stop. All right. Stay down. All right. Because I think by them going off of the page, it makes it look not as, like they're it kind of like they're random. They're more randomized, I guess. All right. So just making sure. And I think I'm going to do, you know what? I'm not going to do anymore, because then it's going to start looking non-random anymore. All right, so I'm just going to cut off the circles and the paper that's hanging over. All right. So that one is, that's where the book pages come into play on that one. All right. Perfect. Now let's try to get rid of some of this mess because it's driving me crazy. I have this dog too, but I don't think we're going to use any more of these. I don't think we needed them. I think they're cute on those, but I think 1, 2, that's 5. Okay. So, spent today rearranging my craft room. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Dana. I know that you suffer from migraines. That's horrible. All right, so I'm going to put this in the magical paper towel like it's magical, right? And then we're going to, I'm waiting for these to dry. Make sure they're dried. This one kind of worked a little bit, but we're okay. Put it under book. You'll be fine. All right. So how about we do the great magical stuff. 1 second, guys. I'm trying to find the fun stuff. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna look for Here it is. Here it is. All right. I had it in my hand. Here it goes. Y'all know I like to use black with everything. I don't know. To me, it just makes everything pop and look amazing. Black. But I also have another plan too, right? So my other plan was, all right, I think we're going to just do it on these two. All right, let's see, because those are the most, but then I wanted to do it on these. All right, so these we're going to leave alone, and we're going to, so on these two, I'm going to take some more gesso, and I'm going to dye it with the Pearl X. And so what it is it's like a pearly kind of thing, and it adds depth, I think. So the puppies had to go out because, oh, spent. I think I need to get some of those yeah, the stencils are amazing. That one Carrie sent me for my birthday. I have some different one, but I love the flowers in that one. All right, so let me get my gesso one. All right, and I think that this, I'm gonna get a different paintbrush because I think that one is something, it's tired. All right, so let's get 2 paintbrushes. One is my worker brush and the other one's not. Hold on, not that one. We'll do this one. All right, so I'm going to take my gesso. Last time I did it with the medium, but this time I'm going to do it with the gesso. And that's where those little things are going to come into play. So let me put those on first, right? But maybe we should do it on these because I have a plan for those. Let's do it on this one, right? His friend is texting him. So like, look how pretty these are. And they're actual, are they stickers, Carrie? But look at these. Your friend's texting. All right. That one says love. And this one is... All right, let me see. Do we want a school bus? No, I'm just playing. Let's just use those 2. And then I have some smiley faces, but those kind of like are bright colors. I think these are the ones. Carrie, are these stickers? They're okay. Because I don't know. I just want, yeah, they're right. You're right, they are. All right, check this out. So, oh, it took the glue off my hand. All right. I need to wash my hands. It's driving me crazy. So normally when I'm doing this, I literally will be like, okay, I'm going to take a break for 10, 20 minutes, an hour. All right. And then randomly stick stuff. No, that's going to stay there. I didn't like I know what it is, but I like things to hang off. That's my thing. And be random and ripped and, all right. I have that really pretty paper that Sam sent me over there too. That's just sitting on my desk going, use me, use me. All right. And then, so this is kind of like painting stuff. So that's why I stuck these together. I had something else that I was going to use with that. So I think we're just going to use the love stamp and then I'm going to use that balloon. But I'm going to get that pearl stuff and we're going to use that in some gesso. Pearl X. All right. Pam, you've been busy. Jan, text me or call me during the week so I can tell you what gesso is and how to use it if you spill. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Why did I take the sticker back off of this one? All right. Put the sticker back on. All right, so I want to use, I might just use that. I don't know. I really like this stamp. Isn't that cute? We'll do both. We will make them both work. That's why I ripped it this way, is I wanted it to kind of, okay, we'll do both. Whatever. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll do that. No problem. It's just, here, I'll show you the name, how to spell it right, but look. And they sell this at Walmart. They sell this everywhere. So it's not like you have to specially order it. They sell it at, and it doesn't have to be this brand. They sell it everywhere at Walmart you can get it pretty much anywhere. All right, let me put this down real quick, guys. All right, let me put the thing down. I'm just putting it only on the back of this. Okay, and I'm just rubbing all the air out and the pockets that might be trapped in that little one. All right. The fabric. This medium works really well with fabric if y'all ever wondered. It does good with any of it. All right, so I'm just cutting off any of the hanging stuff. So now I'm going to mix this gesso together with this Pearl X. I hate that it's so, I probably should have squeezed it out, but I probably got way more than I need. All right, so I'm opening this one. This is a darker, yeah, this one's a darker. This is more of like a peachy pearl color. And all right, so I'm going to blend these together. It says, many are so good at YouTube videos on gesso. How do you, yeah. And I've just kind of, like, the one thing I've done, Mary, is just fold around with it. I've just started, like, when I made the cards, that was my first time kind of doing mixed media. So, like, I'm literally just fooling around. Mind you, I know a lot of stuff from watching, and that's my whole thing, is, like, watching other people. The Pearl X I've learned a lot about just from painting and whatever else. But do y'all see how pretty this became? This gesso is so pretty now. Do you see? Well, I wonder if it has like a pearl effect to it. But okay, I gotta take some of this off my brush. Otherwise I won't be able to use it properly. Because that was the problem I had the other day on the video. Okay. And then you learn, hey, don't do that. Hey, do this. So look, now I'm using the same gesso that was white with this pearl stuff, but now the whole thing will have a shimmery pearl color. All right. And I'm not worried about getting the foil that keeps popping out, because I'm going to go back and release it like I was talking about with the other part. So see where, ooh, see where this part is foil? I'm going to like let it come out. I'm freeing it. I'm freeing it before it gets set. I'm freeing it. I'm freeing it from its captor. All right, so on this one, everything is going to be this color. That's why I wasn't worried that the colors really didn't blend, because I knew putting this on there would tone it down. And then if I wanted something to show, see how it's really dark? Like if I just rub, sorry, back on it, it'll bring it back to life. All right, so now we're gonna do, should we do, oh, this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to do those yet. I want to, but I probably won't know till after this. And I'm not worried about the outside where I sprayed it. I just want to get this paper with the flowers, and you can still see the flowers, but I want it to have this pearl on there, if that makes sense. Flying by the seat of my... All right. Should I do these or leave them? Because I had a different plan for these. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, let me read what I... Yes, my question too. Is gesso better versus Mod Podge? I don't know. I've never used Mod Podge. You need to ask Carrie. Carrie, answer that. But I heard that Mod Podge has like a gluey glue. Like this doesn't have like a sticky... well, I have used Mod Podge, and it's like a gluey. It's a cover, so you know you can stamp. Yeah, so it softens the first layer, but you can stamp on it. You can do different things. With gesso is more like a glue, where this is more like a medium. If I don't know. Carrie's good at explaining it, I think. But so you can constantly add stuff. It makes like a layer. So if you notice, the paper's not warping, so it stops the paper from warping. It stops it. I don't know. It builds like a protective layer. Mod Podge is a settler or a glue. Yeah. So, and then you can add like pigments to it. You can add like with, so I don't know if you guys can see this, but let me see. Let me zoom in a little bit and see if y'all can see. It hasn't dried yet, but when it dries, it'll have like a shimmery kind of feel to it. I don't think you can see it yet. I think, hold on, let me get Carrie's and see. The thing I made Carrie, because Carrie's is super... What I just did with it, I took it away from... Here it is. Okay, so see on this one? I don't know. Hold on. Do you see the shimmer? Like all right here? How it's super shimmery. And in person you can see it a lot better than the camera. But I just put it over here, and with this I mixed it with the medium. So this you can do. So this is cardstock from Michael's. It's not very thick either. It's the I don't even have the paper in it anymore. Hold on. Oh, here it is. It's just the white cardstock from Recollections that you can get for $5 for $10 at Michael's. That's what I'm using here. On this basically is a file folder that I kept adding and cut out and whatever else. Sorry, I was zoomed way too far in. That's a file folder. So anyways, I am going to decide. I think we're going to leave this alone, but we're going to add the rest on to these. All right. And we have so much left over. That was why I was like, should we add some more? But I'm not worried about it. I'm really not. Like, do it, Jan. Do it. No. Hold on. But I do want to pick up that pearl and add it to this heart. And that pigment literally, like, hold on. It's on this brush. So you could like literally paint it by yourself onto whatever and whatever and whatever. All right, so this is already pretty much dry. All right, let's do, can you guys talks amongst yourself. I'm gonna mute the mic real quick, but I'm gonna go wash these because I don't want them to get ruined. Hold on. All right, I didn't wash them. I just stuck them in water for now, which is cool. All right, so let's get my black that I was messing with. What did I do with it? I just had it in my hand. Pink, red blending tool. That was black. Where did you go? Oh, here it is. Okay. Which whenever I mix these out, see how I'm putting the new one on? I always have to use a baby wipe because it gets on my hands. And then everything you touch turns black. All right, so let's put these up. Hey, Nernie. Nernie. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Carrie said, use a reset of the pearl gesso on plain paper so you can punch out stuff. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Hold on. That's a great idea, Carrie. Look. I have a different... Oh, paintbrush. Oh, paintbrush. What I was thinking is, one thing about gesso is you can always add water to it, right? And I was thinking, I could add water to it. It's so pretty. I wish that the camera would pick up. Let me kind of zoom in and see if it picks up. Like, it is a pearl color. Like, for real. Like, pearl. Like, it's a beautiful, this one. And the more pigment you add, the darker, and I have different colors. But the pigment is like a blush pearl color. It's so pretty. And then, let me do another one. Because I have plenty. Carrie's a genius. I did cut out 10 of these after all. Not even a cut. I can use them later to make some ATC with it. He's still screaming like that after you told him not to? Going, oh! I'm like, them kids be smoking crack. Alright. Alright, so let's put these out of the way. Now I gotta go put this brush in water. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on, guys. I had to go put my paintbrushes in water because they get messed up if you leave them sitting too long. All right. Now we're going to go back here to the dirty stuff. All right. Here we go. Let me fix this. Black is my accent, guys. I think what I want to do is I want to do this whole corner on this one, and then the other corner. And then on this one, I'm going to just put this big rose all around in as many places as it will allow. You don't use any more. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too, I keep these. These piece of paper I'll use over and over again. All right, so big flower. And then we'll do another big flower. And then, and I have different stencils. I just really like this flowered one. All right. And I think I should put a smaller flower right in the middle of this one. On the dog. All right. So on those, hold on a second, let me grab something. It says, lots of laughs. Yeah, I love mixed media, but I'm always up and about while doing it. Washing brushes, rinsing them, rinsing stencils, washing. Yeah, that's me. That is me, Curran. Yeah. Me too. I'm like that too. So I wanted to use on these other ones over here. So I'm going to move this to the side for now. Let me wipe this off with the baby wipe. So I've learned that baby wipes clean these stencils up right away. So let me show you. I don't have any problem with the oxides. Now, if you use something else, that's different. But with oxide, I have no problem cleaning them. All you need is a baby wipe, and they're brand new. But if you use something else, you know, I don't know. So I'm using the Tim Holtz Stamper Anonymous. Oh, no, I don't want to use this one. I want to use, and I had it set to the side because I was going to use, this one. It's called, what are the names for this? Timbers and Poacher. But I like this, the honeycomb shape. Right? So I'm going to do this honeycomb one. That one is going to be, see, this is still wet. This one's fine. All right. And I want to get the whole thing done. And see, this kind of irritates me that it's broke like this, but it's supposed to be. I was looking at something else with it. All right. You just got to watch that spot. Okay. So let me cover up. Let me make this here. It's going to have a lot of space, black, on this one. But on this one, we want to do, and this one is kind of wet still. I don't want to do the corner. I want to do this side over here. So that, this, and then let's just do a little bit of the honeycomb right there. And then on this one, let's do the stamping. I'm going to take out the actual honeycomb stamp. I really wish those stamps were thinner. Yeah. All right, so let me get out the actual honeycomb stamp, and I'm going to just take it, nothing fancy, stick it in here, and stamp down. And if it's not perfect, it's not perfect, but it'll work. It's doing what I want it to. All right, and then on this one, and then just a little bit right here in this spot. Let me do one more on the end right there. Okay, and then there we go. All right, perfect. Perfect. We're doing it. All right, so on this one, I think that y'all won't probably see me finish this because I wanted to do some lace, but I'm going to do some sewing, and my machine will be so loud and I can't angle the camera. But let's do these. All right, so where we're at is, where are those little papers that I had? These. Oh, look, Carrie, it's so pretty now. Good idea. A few stamps that are thicker that I hate. It doesn't always stamp good. Huh. I don't know. I've never ever had a problem with Tim Holtz actual stamps, but I'm really good at, see right now, I'm going to, and I never put this down. If I put it down, I put it down flat, but I'm literally gonna rub all the ink off, and it's probably the ink you're using. I would try some oxides if you can get your hands on some, but I'm gonna put that right back. I disagree a little. Some of the cumbersome to take out of the packages, but the sturdiness, yeah, they're really sturdy to me, I think. All right, so I want maybe to use this, but I think it might cheapen it up a bit. So who knows, and who knows, we might still do something with that. But let me get out my magical stuff. All right, here are, I'm just going to put some words on here. And make this tough reset. Okay, I want this one to go on here. It says when things get tough, reset is what this word says, which is so true. Where is my glue? Here it is. And my desk looks a mess, guys, but this is how I craft. This is the real deal. All right, so let me do, and I'm not going to put flowers or none of that kind of stuff. I'm not going to make this all frilly and frilly. I'm just going to put, all right, it's never really reset. See all the beauty around. Moving forward, have courage. All right, let's do on this one, and I'm just putting glue so it sticks and stays stuck down. On the little peppy, it says have courage, and then we're gonna put make it happen, making it happen. Oh, actually, I'm gonna put this back. I want to put this one that says you are capable. Have courage, you are capable, and I think that'll be really cute. And then this time, when I go around with it, I'm probably going to use my pink marker. I'm going to cut this part off. And then it says learning to fly. Let me put some glue here. Did anyone go see the new Michael's Hot Pad English Word? No, I haven't seen that one, but I haven't been watching people's hauls. Are hard to get off. I love their thickness, yeah. Well, I don't want them to come off usually when I put them down. If I put them down, I don't want them to come off. All right. Oh, come off of here. Yeah, I'm not having any problems, but these are the, I don't even know. I took them out of the package and was talking about it the other day. Victory Dance is, I'm going to put on here. I'm just kind of sticking it there because I got to put some glue behind it. So much fun. Hashtag. Okay, so I'm doing victory dance and goals on this one. And hashtag goals. And I'm going to put that right over here. And then the victory dance. And then I'm going to take my pink pen and I'm going to do some magical things. I think I really want to do, you won't see, I'll show you all this when I finish it later on probably the next one. But I think we're, let me take this sticker off. I think we're good. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out some of this mess. And I'm going to get my pink pen instead of gold. No, I think I'm going to use black. But I think that there's so much black. Should I use black or pink, guys? Which one should I use? On these, I'm definitely going to use black. But do you think on these I should use black or pink? Oh. Yeah, I think you should just mess around. Like what I did is I literally sat on the phone with Carrie and said, I have no idea what I'm doing. And she was like, Jan, go gather all your, okay, good night, Dana. She was like, go gather all your stuff. You have a bunch of stuff. Just play with it. And I was like, okay. And that's literally what I did, is I listened exactly what she told me. I went and got a whole, and this isn't even all my stuff, but I went in, knew my techniques. I knew what I wanted to do. And I literally went and put it all on my desk and was like, huh. And if you do, I showed in the beginning, and I'll show again. Hold on. Where is it? That piece of paper. So if you take one sheet of cardstock, right? Pink. If you take one sheet of 8x11 cardstock, you can get 10 of these cards out of there. So what I said is you cut first, cut this. See how this width right here is 2.5, and this is the same size as pocket letters. This width is 2.5. Then cut this part off at 2.5, cut this part off at 2.5. So you'll have this strip. So measure 3.5, 3.5, and it's going to leave with this much trash. So then you'll have this strip of 3.5 left over. And then you just cut 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, and this is your trash. You'll get 10 ATC cards out of here. I agree with Kat. Okay, so let me get my pink pen. All right, here we go. Pink. So I'm going to do what I did in my video already. I'm going to just kind of like, you could do stitch lines. Maybe I'll do stitch lines on that one. But I've learned that if you do, hold on, I got to go over the fabric, Jan. It kind of gives it this like three-dimensional kind of look where it it looks kind of raised up. I had to open my Coke that's beside me. No judgment. All right, so let me go again. Oh, hold on, let me do all this first. Choo. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's mixed media. And that's what I told myself when I messed around for the first time and did those things, is I was like, you have all these supplies, just start playing. And of course I have like things about me, like there's fabric in these, and I didn't do any sewing, believe it or not. I haven't. And so drawing these lines were my way of wanting to sew. And then I took inspiration from my great Kara Price, because she likes to do little lines in Doodly. And anyway, hold on, I'm gonna look if you guys are saying something. Give me a minute. And then it just kind of makes everything go in the background and kind of everything blend together. And then guess what, guys? I want to tell you an amazing moment. Challenge done. So that is 21 right there. Who's gonna ask? I know. Here it is. Here it is. And it's getting warm. Oh, you got your tea? Yay! I'm not drinking tea today because I have my throat hurts. And you're not supposed to drink hot things when your throat is sore. All right, so did we say, look at this one. Did we say pink or black for this one? Because we can maybe mix them up, right? Should we do black on this one? Let's have a vote. It's 39 here in Savannah. It's a cold night. Some hot coffee would be nice. You know what? I bought some mini marshmallows and some hot chocolate for my husband. I'm surprised he's not drinking that. So pink or black on this one? Pink. We got one pink. I'm just now got. And then I'll zoom in so you guys can get a really good view. Like you could put all kinds of stuff. Remember how I was gluing hearts? Look at these beautiful hearts. I have a million heart stickers. I've got like sequins, and I'm like, you know, how cute would the dog eyes? I'm probably going to put the pink, red on the dog eyes. Look at that. I like black. So I got two pinks. I know, right? hold on, let me show on these one. Hold on, let me do this one real quick so you guys can see. I really want the one thing I like about Kara Price is she taught me that you don't always have to use a block for things or use things how they're sold to be, you know, sold for the purpose. You use things in your own purpose and the way you want to use it. And so that's what I think. And I think like what's cool is with mixed media, what I've learned is, and what I've always liked about it is like you can keep adding and adding, but it is amazing when you look at an item and you can see so many different things happening, and it's so pretty. Why does it sound like she's watching a scary movie in there? All right, so this one, I'm gonna do like a squiggly line this time. Let me see. Pink, black, black. That's so pretty. Oh, thank you. It's so, I just want y'all to know, challenge accepted and done. And I'm not trying to boast about it because people work at their own time, but I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Even though my husband says I'm cheated, I'm done. All right. The double lines. Yeah, the double lines are great. Yeah, she's my favorite YouTuber. She's not really doing videos anymore. She's going through something, but not so much. But she's my girl. Like if my YouTube crush is Kara Price. She's like in Sweden or something. Not Sweden, but all right. So do you see? I'm gonna zoom in and show you the rest. All right. So on this one, were we going? Okay. I said I was gonna do this one in black. All right. So this one, I'm kind of gonna do. I'm kind of going in and out, if you can see. If you guys can't see what I'm doing, let me know. I was so nervous when Carmen got on here. I'm like, girl, please don't let the master of mixed media come on here and I'm trying to tell y'all what I'm doing. But I think she left, so I feel a little better. I'm like, Miss Sponsored the house joined. I was like, no, girl. Night. Hey, Amanda. I know, right? I'm done. I'm done. Oh, who's leaving? Tiffany Blue. Oh, on my fingers, yes. Hey, Jenny. I didn't know. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I don't know. I'm just playing. That's so rude. Girl, y'all can make 10 of these tomorrow. Like, I showed y'all how to cut it. If y'all don't remember, let me know. Y'all can go back and... Okay, so on this one, I don't think I'm gonna add... I'm just gonna do my line. Like, one line through each of the... I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Who will get the magical stuff? All right. And then I'll zoom in and show you guys. But I'm going to finish that other one. I'm going to do it. All right. Because otherwise I'm not done. That other one's not done. All right. I know y'all wanted pink, but I think I'm going to go... Like, see, the pink isn't... I'm going to do black on this one. I got to do what I want. Yeah. All right. So this one's just going to have a straight line on the side. And then here I'm going to draw a googly line. And then... straight line on the side, and then googly, and then googly 2 times. googly googly. But the texture of these cards are so cool. Like, I can't even begin to tell you how cool. All right, so I need to, oh, I forgot to do it. Let outline this stamp, and we're going to outline the heart. Hold on, I'm not looking at your comments right now. I will in a second. And then learning to fly. Oh, we got to kind of go down with it, right? All right, perfect. And I did outline that one. This one is Victory Dance, girls. Hashtag goals. This one was like perfect. All right, and then I have to finish this one. If I don't, it's gonna, I'm not done, right? Good night. Night. Good night, Kennedy. All right, so let me get my words out. But I wanted to do, hold on guys, this won't, we're gonna work it out because we don't have to use lace. We really don't. I wanted to, but we don't have to. Should we do, I don't want to just do words. I want to do something more. And I don't want to do, look how cute he is though, right? Should we put him on there? Let me cut his tail off. Yeah, he's really cute. And then I could put him like at an angle. Yeah, let me glue him. I'm going to glue him on though. I'm not going to just, oh, let me put the lid back on this stuff. No. We're going to mix media him on down. I don't want to do it the lazy way. Thank you. Look at these brushes. They're falling apart. For real. All right, we're going to do the dog. Let me put the medium, which is kind of going to turn colors with Tim Holtz is Oxide. But I have a plan. That's why I decided to do the dog. Watch. All right, let me wipe this off with a baby wipe. I'm going to have to buy some paintbrushes. Thank God I'm done. Because this paintbrush ain't working out. All right, let me get some more medium. Put it down. But check this out. I have a plan. All right, my plan is once we get him stuck down, move this stuff out of the way. Move this stuff. Let's spray the back. Let's get a dry one. Jan, we could make a 5-hour live. Night owls. I know, right? That's what I was telling you. I was like, girl, make it private. All right. So now it's not so dark and it's faded. So as soon as this dries just a little bit, the house, right? Girl, for real. All right. Let me do, it kind of pulled up some of that gesso, but it's not bad. I'm just letting it dry a little bit so my pen will go on. Oh, let me get my word. My word is going to be, and I didn't want him faded, so that's why I used the medium instead of the gesso. The gesso would have made him go into the background like with the other things, but I didn't use it. You had me. That's so cute. Setting goals, making. That's perfect. This one says setting goals, making progress. So that is going to be our one for today. Guys, if you guys do this, don't forget to show me. Because I learned from y'all as well. Like, we're constantly learning, and I've learned from so many of y'all. Like, here's my thing. Kat was my inspiration for the ATC cards. How cool is that, right? I gotta let this dry some more. It's gotta dry for a minute longer. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in real quick. I'm gonna move out the messy mess. Put some lids on the glue. And then I'll show y'all. Puppy love, adorable. Kind of looks like he's sitting in a big chair. Yeah, right? So look, check this out. Let me zoom in. He's got to dry and then I'll finish him. But let me show you. So there is that one. And you can see the puppy kind of in the back. And then the heart, the paper that is in every one of these. And then there is that one. Oh, and then he says victory dance and goals. And then there's that one that says have courage. Look how cute. Because I scratched where his, how stinking cute. And look, XOXO. And then there is this one. How cute is that one? And then I think this one's my favorite. It says when things get tough, reset. And see the floral paper in the background and then down here. So cute. And then once this one dries, we will edge him up. But hey, Pam, do you see how I'm not like, hey, this is one project? Each one of these are their own project. Each one. All right, the last thing I'm going to add to all of these is and then I'm completely done with them. But let me find it. I had it over here because oh, here it is. It's right here beside me. Let me close this medium because I got to put all this up. All right, Carrie went and bought the stamp and I was like, oh my gosh, oh my God. And so I want to stamp this on there. We're going to make it work. We are going to make it work. Let me stamp it for the first time because I've never stamped it before. And then all we need is love. Oh, let me zoom out so y'all can see what's happening. All right, so I'm just stamping. All we need is love right there because I was like, whatever I do, I want to stamp this part. All we need is love is at the top of that one. And this one's going to go at the bottom. And it kind of fades, but it's so cute. And then here is this one. And it's kind of blended. That's why the black, I wanted the black to go. And I think on him, he's still, let me see if we can move on to project move on. Yeah, we're good. That's the one good thing is the medium, it's not like paint where like you have to wait a while. It's kind of like acrylic paint, but it dries fairly quickly. There's so many layers of craziness. I gotta glue that part down. Let me get my handy dandy glue because remember, I don't like lifting up. So I gotta glue this part where it's like so many layers that the medium's not enough to hold it all down. All right, so let me do my lines. I'm just doing straight lines on this one. Straight line. straight line, straight line, straight line. All right, and then we'll do one more. Ooh, that needs glue too. And then we have the lines, and then I'm just going to connect them one with this. And all right, and then down at the bottom. Perfect. And he's done. So I have a video that I'll release after Kat get here on Wednesday. Awesome job. You have inspired me to make more. Yay! Yay! I'm so glad. Love the reset one and the puppy love. When is the what? Oh, the pen I'm using. These are Inkjoy. You can get these, of course, on Amazon where I get everything else, or they sell them at here. I'll show you. They sell them at Walmart. They sell them at Walmart. You can get them anywhere. So these are the Papermate Inkjoys 0.07, and it dries really quick, and you can write on anything. Y'all see me write on mixed media. As long as it's dry, it goes on, and it's really good. It's not good to water like the other. I have these pens that don't bleed through. If I would have used them, I wouldn't have had to worry about them bleeding. Like if I spray with water, they'll fade. But it's the last thing I do, so I'm not worried about it. But it writes on anything. It'll write over anything. There's no problems with it. So I love that. Oh, let's do this one on him. And I think we might be able to fit it at the top. All you need is love. Yeah, it fit perfectly at the top. So I'm gonna wipe this off. All right, perfect. So I hope that you guys, and forgot about, oh, it's gonna go on the back. My name stamp, I have it here. I'll do it now. Where I stamp, handmade by JansCrazyLife. Crazy Jan's Life. All right. Make sure I put it on there right. Handmade by and it's like your own little Valentine's Day cards, guys. How cool, right? We should do a challenge where we're making these little cards for Valentine's Day and sending them to each other. Like, remember how I told you instead of, I was talking about the pocket letter? Maybe we should do like a 9-person swap where we make these ATC cards and you have to send 9 of them. And they don't have to be like this. They could be your own style or whatever. And then, you know, rather putting paper on, stamp, whatever you do, right? And then you send 8 or you send 9, like in groups. We'll do like groups and then you send and then you get back. I think Jan said I have made stuff to go into projects. I think I am done. Yeah, Pam's done. She made so much stuff. So these are my little cards. I needed to make 5 and I did 5. So, and they're so cute. And then I'm going to set them under something so they lay flat again. But let me zoom in a little bit. Those are the, and I got to wash this. I'm going to make one like Jan made for Carrie. It's so pretty. Which one? I have a video to upload. It's my 5, so 11. Girl, cut this paper up. Remember? This is right here. Girl, this here is 10 projects. 10. I got all kinds of stuff out too. I got out like these little sequins and some pearls because I was gonna like do stuff, but because I thought like making the eyes pearls or even the red would be really cute, but I like that they're flat because when you put them in an envelope or like in a card or something, they'll work okay. That'll be all right. And then I thought about putting some sequins, and I mean literally you could add anything that you have, you could add. Look guys, pow, I'm done. Hey Mary Beth. Girl, look, I'm done. Even though my husband said I cheated, I'm done. Look how cute they are, right? This one's my favorite. It says all you need is love, but then it says, listen to this, Mary Beth. It says, when things get tough, reset. Isn't that cute? That one's my favorite. And then there's have courage, you are capable. And then it says all you need is love. And then this one says learning to fly. Up here it says love, and it says all you need is love. All you need is love. This is Pam's favorite. It says setting goals and making progress. Hold on a second. And then this one is victory dance #goals. So, off topic. Oh, I just got it. It's the new AR HR. It's, yeah, so I took off my watch is sitting. I need to put my watch up before. My watch is sitting over there. What I had planned on doing was wearing it on this side and keep wearing my watch because I'm used to wearing my watch. But, yeah, no. I can't wear them both. You get to spend money now on it. I know, right? Hold on. All right, guys. Well, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I really like that I sprayed the water on here. It really made it fade back into the pink because it was really dark. There's some mixed media stuff still stuck on there. But these are cool. I will probably finish the rest of the ones that I cut out, the other 5, so I can put them in some friend mail. Make your own Valentine's Day cards. Super simple. Like, if you think about it realistically, out of all the stuff that I used in here, what are the only things that you probably would need to get? Gesso. Gesso and some medium. And you don't have to get the Ranger one. Like, medium's like about $4. You can get some. And then the gesso's like $4, so $8 if you did have to buy it. The rest I used like stuff that you probably already have. Girl, no, it's not. I'm a late owl, night owl. I'm always up late. Always. Girl, you know, you be getting videos randomly I send you all night long. I'm surprised you're up. Surprised you're up. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Maybe I will do Saturday Night Live again. Next week, and maybe a little earlier for the... Hey, Patty. Maybe for the people that go to bed earlier. But super cute. Time to do your victory dance. Oh, thank you for your things outside the box. Yeah, that would be great. Okay, yeah, I'm done. 25 projects, guys, done. I need to take a picture of this and put it on Instagram for my people over there that are doing the challenge. But girls, don't feel like you have to rush or whatever. I think you should do it at your own pace, and it's not a big deal. See, I had cut out hearts because I was like, I could put blah, 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 and gesso and Bob. Look how, see, I really like black and pink. Like, isn't black and pink so cute? I don't know. That's my thing. Black and gray and pink. I know, right? So I'm going to let you guys go. I know I've kept you on here far too long, but I hope that you guys are getting some crafting done. And for the people that did get the paper pads, I'm so happy. Has anyone got an email yet to see if Michael's is doing their shenanigans? Because it's past... Oh, wait. My phone is about to die. Hold on. I'm going to see if Michael's doing their shenanigans where they're like, you know, they have a better deal than what it was the next day. You thought it was the best deal, but it's even... Hold on. Yahoo is usually... No, I haven't got one yet. What is that? We had Papa John's for dinner. All right. I don't see it. I don't know. I don't see any. I've never done an AC card before. I was talking about, so out of this piece of paper, this is an 8 by 11. And so basically what you do is if you cut your paper, cut 2.5 off, then cut 2.5 off. You will be left, well, let me cut it for you guys so that y'all can get to know what I'm talking about. So an ATC card is different than a journaling card. A journaling card is actually 3 by 4. So an ATC card fits in a pocket letter. It's just smaller. Like it fits in, it's the same size as a credit card. So what you do is you cut at 2.5 inches. And then you cut at another 2.5 inches. So you have these 2 strips at 2.5 inches and this one strip at 3.5. So what you do is you measure 3.5. Then you measure 3.5 again. Oh, okay. Pretend like that was 3.5. I measured it wrong. I measured 3. I don't know why. Okay. But normally you would have a little bitty thing. So then you measure over here, since this is 3.5, you measure this at 2.5. And then you just keep measuring at 2.5. And at 2.5. And then it just leaves you with a little bit of waste and 10 journaling cards. So you 10 ACT cards, sorry. So you have, I didn't cut it, I cut it right. Okay. So you have 10, this is your waste out of it. And you get 10 ACT cards. And out of ACT cards, I guess I'll wait and go into craft now maybe. So then you can make, and I just basically, if you missed it, you can watch the playback. But I just made I made these little cards tonight. And then I'm done with my project. So how cute are these, right? So cute. That's what I made tonight. Well, I was just going to put them in front mail, but yeah, so basically this is the same size as, let me show you. So this is, this would be really cool to like do Valentine's Day cards, but they fit in pocket letters. So say you were going to make a pocket letter for somebody. Now, have you ever seen someone get a pocket letter like this? Hold on. My thing's lifting up and y'all know I do not like stuff lifting up. Alright. Hold on. Alright. So they're the same size as a pocket letter envelope thing. But like, look how cute. Besides the glare. Oh, I told you. I was like, yay. Yay. You need to send me your number. Yeah, you should. Just send me an email, Pam. Look how cool this is. Or if the email doesn't work, send it to me in YouTube Messenger. Look how cute. So these are like super. Yeah. So they're $5. Wait till I tell Carrie. She's going to like not sleep tonight. Carrie, did you see that? Told you. I knew it. That's why I was like, I rethought it through. Like, y'all need to make some ATC cards. Come on, Kat. Get it done. How cute would this be, right? And then say you do a swap. I'm gonna come up with a swap, guys, for this. Say we do a Valentine's Day swap where we get all kinds of these, right? And we can literally store them in pocket letter sleeves. Right? That's what I'm saying. I'm going to come up with the idea. So I need people to watch this video. Well, basically what I'll do is tell them what we're going to do and tell them to kind of watch this video if they want and get some ideas. But it doesn't have to be like this. It can be anything. But there's 60% off the 72 Copic markers. What? Yeah, if you watch me at the beginning of this video, you'll think I didn't ever either. Like, I literally was just flying by the seat of my pants. I kind of had a bunch of stuff that I might use. The only things that I said you would need is some gesso. They sell this at Walmart. Some medium, if you don't have any. I mean, it doesn't have to be Ranger. It could be any brand. I think that they come in handy. Now, you don't necessarily need the gesso and you don't necessarily need the medium. But, you know, I think it gives it a different texture. You could really make these with anyone. And I will probably do a video where I'm not using gesso or whatever. Oh, I need to go watch it. Okay, I gotta go. All right, guys, get busy. Y'all need to pay attention to that. We're going to do a Valentine's Day card swap with some ATC cards. So remember, work on some, because I think what we're going to do is we're going to do groups where you can send like maybe groups, just depending how many people we get, maybe send like 5 and you get 5 back. And if you want to join 2 groups, you can join 2 groups, or you know what I mean? So think about that. Remember, the size of these are 2.5 by 3.5. So if you have scrap pages, you can cut that up. But I think this will be fun. And then it'll help some of you guys complete some projects. So I'm going to get off now, but I will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much, guys, for joining. And I hope that everyone has a great night. Bye, everyone. I'm not going to close this just in case you guys are talking. I'm going to be back, though.